Vlogtober, food and drink. We had one of these before, pistachio Rio. It's got plain croissant. That's what I wanted. Might be a bit loud, but Phoebe and I are in Wagamama's on King Street, and it's really cool. We're kind of in the railway arches or something, but it's very cool. But oh yeah, it's because we're in like a little cubby hole bit, like that. But it is quite echoey. It didn't mean we could hear the entire conversation of the people that were sat just the customers.
And he's been with the same guy for 10 years.
Same guy for 10 years, but he still feels the same way.
And he isn't making any sales. He needs to restart.
Yeah.
Imagine they're watching.
Anyway, so we're in Wagamama's and then we're going to head home, I think, aren't we? We did temporarily play with the idea of going to the Florence Nightingale Museum. But I've eaten so much ramen that I'm just ready to lie down in a darkened room.
You finished ages ago.
Yeah, I finished about an hour ago.
I haven't even reached the level she has.
I mean, this is the slowest lunch I've ever seen in action. And then but we're right next to London Bridge Station, and then we're gonna head home. I might do a bit of crochet. And then tonight, London Bridge is defective. Hello, sorry about the noise of the dehumidifier. It's so cosy in here. Sorry, I'm in our bedroom and it's just about getting dark. It's still pouring with rain. It's about 10 to 4. There's washing, drying, so it smells. Oh. We're about to go out on the dog walk, but then I'm going to come back and like do some editing and stuff. But I'm going to do it in bed, in my bed office, and I'm really looking forward to it because it all just looks so cosy and lovely. And Phoebe and I have got Marks and Spencer's. They do these pizzas in Marks and Spencer's, which are like extra thin ones, and they just do mozzarella and pesto, and they are so good. So we've just got those for later, for if we're hungry, because quite frankly we're both so full of ramen I can't even think about food at the moment. But if we get hungry, we can do those. And it also means we don't have to think about it. Usually Wednesdays are just work it out Wednesday, so we all just work out what we want to make our own things from the fridge or whatever. So we've got that as an option. And Dan's playing football tonight, and Phoebe and I are going to watch. I know I've mentioned it about a million times, but we are going to be watching the Celebrity Traitors together, so that'll be really nice. We've had a really good day in London. Honestly, every time I go into London, I think to myself, I've got to go into London more, because it's always a delight, and there's so many different parts of it to enjoy. And if you are ever in London and you are looking for something to do, the Old Operating Theatre Museum is well worth a visit. It's not very expensive at all. I think it was something like £16 for Phoebe and I, including a small donation to the museum. And you can only access it one way, which is up those steep steps. That's the only way you can get to and from it, because it's in its original place, which is in the attic of the old St Thomas's Hospital. It is right next to London Bridge Station and Borough Market, so you've also got all of that area. We popped to Southwark Cathedral, which is just across the way as well, and you've got all of the delightful restaurants, cafes, bars and vibe that is Borough Market right there. You could easily spend the whole day just in that small section of London. You could go to the Old Operating Theatre, you could have a little look around Southwark Cathedral, you can walk around Borough Market, and then you could go to the sister museum of the Old Operating Theatre, which is the Florence Nightingale Museum. You could just hop on a train from London Bridge to Waterloo and it's just there. So, which we decided not to do because we wanted to get home, and we got the dog walk. Did I mention why I'm going on a dog walk? I feel like I've just spoken at 100 miles an hour without explaining that. We volunteer as dog walkers with the Cinnamon Trust. They look after animals, or they have volunteers and different levels of volunteers who go in and help people who might be pets whose owners might have died, or might be going to hospital for a period of time, or cannot walk their dogs or look after their animals generally for whatever reason, usually illness or old age. So we walk a small dog for an elderly couple once a week on a Wednesday. We started doing it because Phoebe has to do volunteering as part of her Duke of Edinburgh, but she can't because she's under 16. She needed us to sign up as well, but we all love it, absolutely love it. We love walking little Eva. So we're off to do that, and I'm just going to say goodbye now, but I also wanted to mention that I'm really enjoying this. It's so cute. I'm only that much in, but yeah, really funny. It's made me properly giggle a couple of times. And in here are the things I bought from the Old Operating Theatre because I had to treat myself. I got myself a little skeleton bookmark, and it's got some facts on the back. It's an illustration by the German-born Dutch anatomist Albinus, son of a professor of the practice of medicine. There we go. Circa 1830 to 1850 illustration. And I also got this really cool little sticker for my laptop. Lovely. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. The next 2 days are working days, and then obviously Friday is the last day of Vlogtober. I can hardly believe it. So I will see you tomorrow for Thursday, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.